This episode was brought to you by Adesanya, indie author extraordinaire. Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. I've been getting a lot of tips and tricks from commenters and from people on the forums and such like that. Thank you guys so much for these tips. Including a few people who are saying hey, a couple of the houses are real Easter eggs, and just pay attention to some of those houses before you buy them. You may want to hold off until certain times a year before you do them. And it's ooh, okay. I guess one of the houses is a good one for Halloween, and another house is really good for Christmas, and so. I'm thinking that perhaps, because when we were, as you recall, we kind of were looking through the different houses here, and I was commenting on some of these, for example, the Smarta Myers house. I was wondering if maybe that's like the Michael Myers house, because it does say there's this little symbol here. So I was kind of thinking maybe that might be a Halloween type of thing. Maybe we'll save it for that. I don't know. But the Alone Home, well, that's Home Alone. And obviously that's winter. And it looks like the Home Alone mansion. So I'm thinking that perhaps that's going to be a Christmas thing. And perhaps maybe we'll hold off on this house until Christmas. I don't know. I mean, if anybody wants to give me... Okay, so no spoilers. But if anybody wants to leave a comment specifically saying, hey, the Smarta Myers house, definitely wait for Halloween. The Alone Home house, definitely wait for Christmas. Then I absolutely will. And I won't do these two until those particular holidays in real life pop up. And maybe we'll just... Because every Halloween and every Christmas I try to do something special anyway. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just hold off on that. But if anybody wants to... I'll go ahead and just leave it open here. If anybody wants to specifically say, hey, this particular house, when you do that, you might want to be, you might want to do it during a particular time of year. Go ahead and let me know, especially if there is a particular, what am I thinking about? If there's an Easter egg that I need to be looking out for, don't tell me the Easter egg. Okay, but just say, hey, Almost Only a Garden has an Easter egg. You may want to keep your eye open for that. Absolutely let me know about things like that. Just don't tell me what it is. Let me be surprised, okay? Because that's half the fun. But, yeah, I mean, absolutely feel free to tell me, hey, certain houses have Easter eggs. Well, keep an eye open for them. We have four more mails. Oh, we have so much to do. So help to clean. I think I'm gonna keep doing some cleaning stuff. This is the cleaning and painting is really helping me here. I guess I don't know. I guess right now I'm just in the mood to do some cleaning and some basic stuff, and we'll just do it this. So I think after the death of my beloved wife, I sold our old house as it brings back so many memories I cannot cope with. I have decided to buy a new house, and it requires some work. It needs cleaning and new radiators. It's too much work for me, and I don't have the strength. I can imagine. The death of a spouse, I saw what my mother went through when my father passed, and bringing back so many memories that you can't cope with, and not having the strength to start up a whole new house, I can understand that. The grief that I went through with my dad's death was incredibly painful. It was incredibly difficult. So I can imagine what this poor man's having to deal with. I would like to move out of my old house as soon as possible, as it's too painful to live here. My 2 daughters will be living with me, and I would like their rooms to be painted their favorite color, bright blue. Please try to arrange everything quickly. Kind regards, Jack Rubens. You know what, brother? I will help you out. Grief is an incredibly difficult thing to deal with, and so, I mean, I can completely understand. You know, that desire to move on and not, you know, not have to deal with that pain anymore. And you know what? We might even like mow this guy's lawn just to be kind to this guy. Give a little bit extra that he didn't ask for. Just to you know, give the guy a hand. Sometimes little gestures like that can be, you know, I guess more important than initially you might think. Visible moles on the mini-map, faster digging, or faster unrolling grass. Let's do moles. Let's look for. Let's ensure there that we remove the moles. Let's keep on getting rid of all these weeds and such. And did we get them all? I think we got them all. All right. So, yeah, you know what? We might even, like I said, we might mow this guy's lawn, but before we finish out the episode. I can definitely relate to the pain that this guy is dealing with. I feel for him, and so I think we may go that little extra mile. Let's see. Let's clean that up, and let's clean that up. Okay, so paint with color sleepy blue, place object bed solid, clean the room, and mount a device. Okay, let's go ahead and start with mounting the device, because that should be fairly quick and painless. Put that there. We can just get that out of the way. All right, and then I think we'll paint before we put down before we go and put down the bed. I think maybe it'll get in the way a little less. All right, let's get these windows clean. There we go. And then let's get these clean. Can I maybe just can we whip through this? Can we just Is that something? Is that doable? I don't know how. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that doable because we got sloppy and apparently we're missing something, and I don't see where we were missing it. So okay, so we won't get sloppy about it. We thought maybe we might be able to do something with that, but apparently it was a bad idea. So let's get back over to here. Walls. We want sleepy blue. There we go. Bye. Put that right there. Paint. All right, and let's get this party started here. I'm definitely thinking we need to we definitely need to work on speed of painting. This is definitely one of the slowest things we do in the game. And so I think anything that speeds this process up would be a good idea. And speaking of, yeah, definitely faster painting. And maybe add the 2, 3, and 4 walls at a time. Using less paint, definitely a useful thing. I will definitely be happy to do that too. But yeah, I'm noticing a definite improvement when it comes to speed and getting this done. It's just a lot nicer. All right, and then up, up, up. Whoop. I like that. If you can't paint it, it doesn't ruin it for you. All of a sudden, I'm not accidentally painting the windows. I really like that aspect to the game, because for something like that, that's a little bit too realistic. I like how the game is willing to go realistic while not sacrificing the gameplay. Because it would be possible to make this game really tedious, simply by making it a little too realistic. And going, oh man, I accidentally hit the wrong button, and now I just painted the window. Now I have to clean it. That would quickly ruin the experience for me. Because little whoopses like that would become just a little bit too much like work. As it currently stands, it's very enjoyable as a game and not as work. Maybe there are some people that really might like that super in-depth, holy cow, super realistic type of gameplay, and all power to you. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but at the same time, I think maybe there's oh, there we go, bed solid. There comes a point where you just need to, you need to sacrifice the realism for the gameplay. Let's see. These are for girls. So I'm thinking maybe this might be very nice. Here, let's rotate, or can I? Whoa! Hey, that's not what I wanted to do. No, this one, and this, and shift rotate. Oh, to make it a little faster. Oh gosh, that's so much nicer. Okay, let's do that, and right there. Place a computer desk. 4 of them? Okay. Let's go back to here. Computer desk. I'm thinking of maybe a nice cherry to kind of go with that. Can I... Yeah, like that. And we'll just put that right up against her... you know what? No. I think maybe... Maybe over here. Oh, okay, place object 3. Okay, 3 more. That's where I had it mistaken before. Oh, man. I was wondering why that didn't make any sense. Okay, so office chair. Let's go back out here. Office chair. There we go. I'm thinking... Yeah, because we kind of have the cream here. Let's do that, and we'll just do a little office chair right there. Wardrobe Charles. Wardrobe Charles. There we go. I like the cherry here. We kind of have a cherry motif going on over here, and you know what? This will probably be really good over here, but maybe like that. I like that. And then chest of drawers, Mal. Okay, chest of drawers, Mal. Okay, and maybe do a little cherry here as well. You know what? How about right up against that right there? All right. It's a nice, lovely little room. All right. This room is cleansed. Get rid of all of the trash. We've got dirt to remove and windows to clean. Let's go ahead and do the windows real quick. And okay, all done. And then clean. And doesn't look like we have a lot of dirt here, but it does look like we've got some. It's up here. That's why. Okay. And is it? Oh, okay. It's down on the floor here. So this house isn't filthy. It was just dirty. Kind of wear and tear. Hasn't been around in a while, so it fell to neglect. But this place wasn't trashed. It was neglected because no one's been around for a while. So that's, I'm definitely not gonna badmouth, the previous owners here, because in this particular case, I have the feeling this was just a matter of neglect. It just, people weren't here to keep up with it, and homeless came in, teenagers came in, kind of wrecked the place a little bit, and so now the guy's trying to just fix the thing. Towel radiator. So let's get over to here. Installations. Mountable towel radiator. There we go. And clunk. And, oh, no, first of all we do that, then we do that. There. And, oh wait, no. That's right. First you do the middle, then you go up, then middle, and you do the two sides. Open that up, and that is complete. So this, oh wait, no, clean the room. Gotta clean the window. And then, oh wow. Okay, so when you go fast, because of the little, okay, so I get it. If you go, then it doesn't work because it's bumping over those things there. Oh, that's clever, game. That's clever. That like really adds to the realism. I like that. That was pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and clean some dirt. Get all this taken care of. There we go. Clean all that and clean the floorboards. All right, so dirt is done. Let's clean the windows. And so it kind of prevents you from just going and kind of spamming your way through it. It wants you to take the time and really reflect cleaning, which is kind of cool. Okay, open the window, and then you want to clean the window, not like mop the window. So I kind of like that little aspect. I'm sure there are people who would probably complain about it and say, I just want to whip through it and get it all done. I mean, I get it. There are certain parts of every game that some people are going to just feel as tedious. But if you think about it, this entire game is about the tedium of repair and cleaning. I mean, that's what the entire game is about. So, I don't know. It just seems like it would be a little... Can I sell this? No, I can't. I was just curious. I don't know. To me, it seems like, if don't... There we go. Don't badmouth a game because it's doing what it says it's going to do. I mean, you don't come into a game called House Flipper, and I mean, unless you just misread the you know, that you just read the title and thought, oh, I'm going to be picking up entire houses and flipping them. You know, if you did that, then, well, then it's your own fault for not, you know, properly reading, you know, the title, or properly reading things. But, all right, I'm thinking maybe... I'm thinking maybe a pine for this one. Let's do a pine for this one. Let's leave this open for desk space and all that. Let's put the bed right next to the radiator. She'll be nice and warm. Oh wait, no, that's right. We need to paint first, don't we? Shoot, whoops. We need to paint first. Oops. Wall. Click. Sleep. EP blue. There we go. So, whoops. Our bad. Let's do there, and let's go ahead and paint the walls real quick. Man, I definitely want to have like more skill in painting so that I can do this faster, and be able to like paint multiple walls at the same time. This this can take a long time to do. I can kind of see why, because when it came to painting, Jacksepticeye, when I watched him play this game, just was absolutely just frustrated with painting. Because he's like, oh, this takes so long. I want to be able to get it done. I don't want to deal, you know, I don't want to be painting all this. You know, and I kind of see why he says that now. It gets a little, it's a little tedious, but I mean, it completely is representative of what painting is like. I can definitely see why, you know, the skills all revolve around to make it faster. Oh, and get all of that. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking that the motif, I mean, we did the other one, we did the motif of cherry and cherry and cream. I'm thinking maybe with this one we might do like pine and I don't know. We'll figure out a color scheme as we go, I suppose. We'll look at what we have available. Alright, no. Well, although we will open that. Get all this done. There we go. And there we go. I like the fact that you're able to build to do an entire room of this size with a single can of paint. It's I don't know. I like the little simple details to this game. The simple details to this game. I think they do a pretty darn good job of representing the you know, your typical home repair, your renovations and that kind of thing. I think they do a pretty good job with representing that. You know, is it the best? Is it like the most amazing game ever? No. But I think it does a pretty darn good job of representing, you know, what is involved in this kind of game. What was I getting here? I'm getting to computer desk. Computer desk. All right, so we were doing kind of a pine, but it doesn't. I'm not seeing pine here. Beech is a pretty good. A good, you know, that'll do well there. See, let's see. We're computer. You know what? Computer desk. I'm thinking over here. Let's just put that right over there, right next to the windows. We want the office chair. Go back out here. Office chair. And, oh man. Cream? No, I think in this case, let's do a black. I think the black and white work well together. You know what? It's fine. On second thought, I was kind of going, do I like that? Not as much as I initially did, but you know what? We'll just go with it. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Shoot. I don't remember what I was getting. Wardrobe. Okay, wardrobe, Charles. Beach. Do we have pine? We don't. We don't have pine, but we can do beach. We'll continue with the motif. Since we already have that over there, let's kind of just counter. I'm thinking maybe we'll counterpoint it over here, like that, so that we've got there and there. Yeah, that's a nice little flow through. And chest of drawers, Mal. And I guess we're gonna continue with beach. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that they don't have that they have pine here, but beach everything else. Why not just have beach frame then? Why do pine? I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, game. I expected a little bit better from you. All right, let's clean up. Let's clean up on aisle 2 here. Let's do some cleaning. Get all this happy stuff picked up. Boy, some of this is really nasty. Get the baseboards cleaned up. And there we go. And right here. And over here. Get all that done. Okay, then clean the window. Boom. And over and here comes the airplane. Open the hangar door. I'm sorry, it reminds me of when, of like when you're feeding babies and you're just going, here comes the airplane. Like that. Anyway. Let's get over here. Radiator. There we go. Boom. And boom. And boom. And assemble. Radiators, assemble! And put all that on to there, and to there, and to there. All right, this room is done. Let's go over here. And, we got to do both of these, don't we? All right, well, let's start here, since we got the door open, and we're just, looks like, oh my, this looks like it's a pretty big job here. All right, as a matter of fact, we're starting to run out of time in this episode, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish out this room before we simply run out of time for the episode. But that's okay. We'll do like we did last time. When we ran out of time, we'll just end the episode and we'll complete it. We'll complete the episode. Is it? Oh, it's because it's on this. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say it was kind of messing me up there. That's why. Okay, we'll just get that way. It's not messing me up. And here we go. And then let's just clean this window. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just call it for this episode, and we'll complete this particular project in the next episode. Because I mean, some of these are just going to be big projects. There's just no way we're going to be able to. Yep, there it is. There's just no way we're going to be able to complete some of these projects in a single episode. You know, I'm not good at this game. I'm not, you know, I'm still getting my skills up and running. So I'm sure that there are probably like much more efficient ways to ensure that this game can be completed faster. But I'm learning. I'm enjoying the game. I kind of like the whole let's do one room at a time kind of thing, because it kind of gives you a sense of accomplishment. I'm playing the game and I'm having fun with it. Hopefully you guys are too. And in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting down below. You guys just absolutely make me cough because I talk so much. Hydrate if you... Oh, and I got some water in my nose. You're just getting your entertainment value right here. All the talking makes your throat dry out and tickles your throat and makes get you all weird. And then when you drink, you get the burping. It's great. You know, you guys are just getting your full money's worth here. And despite all of that, you guys still find me entertaining, and that's why I truly, truly thank all of you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! Wow, yeah. I may need to give my throat a little bit of a break and just stop talking for a little while. Oof.